quick, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe for the chance to win a free huge mining penguin. Leave your user in the comments below, and I'll be picking out a random winner in the next video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get a ton of gems daily inside of Pet Simulator 99. It's actually really easy, especially with this event here. This event's actually been good for a lot of things. It's actually been really nice for getting huge pets and now also gems. Gems is going to be really easy to actually get in this video. So let's go ahead and actually get into this video. Real quickly though, before we do, I probably should mention this. I'm going to start doing giveaways at the beginning of my videos as well, and then at the beginning of my videos as well from the previous day or whatever, like from the previous day giveaway. I will be giving the huge pet away at the beginning of the video. I'll choose a random comment, then I'll give it away. So also, if you want to donate any huges for any of these giveaways, my user is on screen right now. Just send it to my mailbox and then I will give the huge pet away. It would be greatly appreciated if you could contribute to these giveaways. So if you want me to give a huge pet away in a video, then just send it to my user. And also make sure to like and subscribe, obviously. Jesus, that was a huge lag spike. What is going on with these lag spikes? That is like crazy. I think that was the worst one I've ever seen. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and actually get into this video right now. So there are two main ways that you're actually going to make gems in here. One is actually just AFKing. I should probably start with that. These blocks are severely underrated. As you can see, when I am actually breaking these blocks here, it's kind of hard to see with my item notifications. Let me actually turn my item notifications off here. If I can go to Celestial above, there we go. Just look at my gems right here. You can see that I'm just kind of scratching the surface here, and that's like already 20,000 there instantly. This is way better than any of the breakable zones ever are. So I mean, if you're just doing this over the surface and stuff like that, then I mean, you're gonna get a ton of gems really quickly. This is a super underrated way to actually get gems. And then also when you auto mine as well, you're gonna get a ton of gems as well. I think I'll actually miss it here, like as these are going down, but you can see the UI is kind of slow when it pops up, but yeah, you get a pretty solid amount of gems. And then also when you mine ores as well, if I can find an ore, I think you actually get more gems when you mine an ore as well. Oh wait, that was actually less. Jesus Christ, I'm very wrong about that. Okay, you actually get less diamonds when you mine an ore. These blocks are actually going to be better. So yeah, go ahead and actually, if you're just using auto mine or whatever, and you're just trying to go after the ores or whatever and stuff like that, you can actually get a lot of diamonds while AFK. I think after like 2 days of AFKing for like 5 or 6 hours on end, I was able to go from 500 million to 564 million. That is easily 3 huge pets right there. So if you want to actually do this and use auto mine, then that is definitely an option, and you should definitely do it. But the main thing here is actually going to be the ores. That is going to be the main thing that is actually going to make us the gems. So as far as ores that you should be going after, all of these ores are eventually going to lead up to the rainbow ore, which is obviously the best. But honestly, if you're really being picky about it, then you probably should only go for the rubies and above, because the rubies will then create emeralds and it just kind of skips the process. And the sapphires really aren't worth too much. So yeah, I would kind of like, if you're just sitting here at your computer and you're actually like there and trying to grind, then yeah, go after probably not the sapphires. Just go after the rubies and above. That'll probably be plenty good. And as you can see, if we go over to this Combine-O-Matic right here, it's going to be better if you actually get 10 of these rainbow gems and you sell them than if you were to convert them to a huge pet. Now, it is very satisfying to convert them to a huge pet, but if you actually get 10 of these things right here, I believe it is actually more. And if you go and sell them in the plaza, then you can definitely earn more diamonds than if you were to just convert it to a huge pet and sell the huge pet. So yeah, while it is satisfying, I do gotta say, yeah, you just sell the ores. And you also want to convert it up to the highest that you can. Convert it up to the rainbow gems. Don't keep it on the amethyst or anything else. Don't keep it there, because it's not going to be as worth it. As you can see, I have almost 10 of these here. I have 9 of them, and it's worth 1.26 million. I'll probably get about 1.4 million for this stack of 10 here, and these are worth 1.84. You could probably sell these for 2 though. So yeah, definitely combine them into the rainbow gem. And then what you want to do as well is you actually kind of want to act quick here when you're doing this. I'm kind of making this video right now just because the mining event is like, I think there's going to be a part 2. If I'm not wrong, there's going to be a part 2 for this update. I mean, that's like the traditional trend that Big Games follows, is normally these events are around 2 weeks long unless they're like for holidays or something. So like the Christmas event or whatever, that was 3 weeks long. Might have even been 4 if I remember correctly. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this event will probably last for about 2 weeks. So odds are we're going to be seeing a bunch of new ores and stuff like that come into the game. So while these ores are still very, very expensive, you're going to want to sell them, obviously. That is why I'm actually making this video, is because you're going to need to sell these now. As I'm recording this video, it's a Thursday, and update comes out on Saturday, so you have less than 2 days. That is if you're watching this video right as it comes out, which probably majority of you will not be watching it right as it comes out. So yeah, you have even less than 2 days now. And yeah, also when you are actually at your computer as well, you're not going to want to be in the gold or molten layer. You're going to want to be all the way down in the amethyst layer. And you're just going to want to mine around, and you're going to want to use the explosives like I've been telling you guys to do this whole week. Just go ahead and spread these explosives out. I'm going to kind of go over here and then maybe drop another explosive over here. That's a big lag spike. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. That's one hole we just made. Actually, I probably... Whoa, what the hell happened? Okay, I fell down another hole. I'm going to just... You know what? Don't do this because we're at the bottom. But you know what? I just need to get out of this hole, so I'm just going to blow that up right now. There we go. That was pretty quick and easy. But you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't be blowing up stuff on the ground, because then you can actually get more blocks and stuff like that if you're like up in the middle of the layer of the like rocks or whatever. If you're in the middle, then you're actually going to get more than if you're blowing them up on the floor. So yeah, definitely go. I'm going to actually make my way kind of like up here. And then you can see I'm getting a lot of diamonds as well when I do this. So just keep an eye on my diamond counter here. It's actually gone up by 1 million as well when I did that. But as you can see, let's go ahead and see how much I actually get from this one right here. So just keep an eye. It'll be somewhere in the middle of the screen right here. It'll show how many diamonds I get from that one. 166,000, and that basically paid for this thing. Yeah, it overpaid for how much a mining TNT crate costs. So I mean, you can see right here that you can make a lot of diamonds pretty quickly if you actually do this method down here with these blocks, and especially if you get the good ores as well. It's just going to be really, really good for actually making a ton of diamonds. However, obviously the main thing is you just got to be at your computer. I'm telling you guys, being at your computer is very, very rewarding. I know AFK is nice. You can just walk away from your computer and not have to worry about anything. But if you're at your computer, it is way better. And don't let the nerf discourage you guys either. I heard that there was a nerf that actually went on. Like, I think the emeralds are now harder to get or something like that. Don't let that discourage you guys either. It is still really, really good to actually get huge pets and diamonds in this event. So go out there and do this. This is the best thing that you could possibly do. And a lot of you guys watching this video are probably just trying to do this for huge pets. Oh my goodness, yo. We actually got a rainbow one. Look at that. In the wild. That is crazy. Okay, hold on. Maybe they didn't nerf those. Alright. I was literally just talking about a nerf, and I got a rainbow one. That is so sick. I'm actually get a screenshot of that if I can get my diamonds to stop flaring all over the place. There we go. That is so sick. Okay, let's go ahead and mine that. Boom, there we go. That's 2 million right there for keeping track. That's 2 million. No, they had to reset the mine. They really did. I'm glad I got that screenshot when I did, though, because that could have been... I could have lost that ore. That was crazy. But yeah, like I said, a lot of you watching are probably just trying to get some huge pets or maybe even Titanics. With this method, though, you could definitely get some Titanics, especially if you're running multiple accounts at once. Dude, you're getting billions a day. Especially if you're doing that. Yeah, you're getting billions a day. Easily getting billions a day. And don't miss this egg either. Huge pets are actually really easy out of this egg. This huge pet is like 1 in 200,000 or something like that. I got it really wrong the first video I made about this, so yeah. This huge pet, very, very easy. So if you want to actually spend your coins on this, then I would highly recommend doing it. And yeah, I think with all of that, that is pretty much going to be it for this video. That's all you really need to actually get a ton of diamonds in this event. Use this while you can, because these ores are not going to be around for much longer. And yeah, with all of that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if this helped at all. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.